Hey everybody, I'm the Dr. Bob Lee from BLS and you're watching Open. It's that live interactive program that brings the Bronx and New York City straight to your TV set. You can stay connected to us through social media at BronxNet TV. Now, leading things off, our first guests are the chair of directors, the executive director, and the assistant director of the Emma L. Bowen Community Service Center. They join us to speak about their upcoming benefit concert and to shine a light on the support services that they're offering in our community. So please welcome to the show, Patricia Jordan, Thomas Haggerty, and Oscar Andino. You heard the applause and all that stuff in the background and all that? It's at home and it's in our packed studio.
Okay.
Welcome you guys. So
Thank
good
you.
to see you.
Good to see you again,
Good to
too.
see
I
you.
love the work that you guys are doing in our community. You know, I make appearances over there and I see firsthand all the good stuff that you guys are doing, and you're so very needed in our community. Thank you. Thank you for all that you guys do. Tell us a little bit more about the Community Service Center, the Emma L. Bowen.
Okay. Well, first, thank you for all of your support. The ML Bowen Community Service Center has been providing services to the Harlem community, and in fact, all the 5 boroughs for almost 40 years. We concentrate on providing services to all ages, from our youngest, 0 to 7, through our preschool, adults, and also addiction treatment services as well. It's there as a lifeline to the community. We provide accessible mental health, addiction services, and also supportive services, as well as a food pantry.
Yeah.
And what's so important is that while we talk about mental health, there's still a stigma involved.
Sure.
And what we do is try to help remove that stigma by making certain that we engage all of the clients, all the members who come to us in a very open and caring way. We have about 10, 11 services, including not only the addiction treatment services and the services for adults, but as well as our wraparound services, where we provide all the supportive needs that's required to make a person whole when they return. All of our services are located in one building, with the exception of one, and that's Able House. It's a residential treatment program for anyone who has gone through recovery, and those individuals remain in that program until they have met their goals, whether or not it's to become employed, to gain housing, or just to return to the community as a whole individual.
Yeah. Thomas, when we do our health fair, you see people come from all over. And we're in the Harlem area. Do we just service the Harlem area, or people can come from all over the participate?
They come from all over. Probably 80 to 90% of our clients are from the Harlem area, the upper Manhattan area. But we do have clients from the Bronx, from Brooklyn, and some from Staten Island.
Yeah, beautiful. Do you have something coming up that we want to talk about? I know you got Pat, you always call me and tell me about the wonderful things that you guys are doing in the community.
Okay. Yes, well, the Emma Bowen Community Service Center is very proud to present a presentation of Augusta. It's a play. It's been written and performed by a wonderful actress by the name of Renee Flemings. And we hope everyone will come out to see it. It's not only is it a historical piece, but it's a story of the life and legacy of Augusta Savage.
Yeah. What's the significance of that story?
The significance of the story is that Augusta was born in 1892. She lived in Florida until she moved to New York. She was an Afro-American sculptor, and she was a woman who was destined to make it in that industry. It was very, very difficult. And she came about during the time of the Harlem Renaissance. That was a time when all of the different cultures of the musicians, the artists of all types, and she was part of that period. And I had the opportunity to see the play, and I was impressed. And when I saw it, it made me feel as though I was being taken back to the time of the Harlem Renaissance, when you had your Duke Ellingtons, your Ella Fitzgeralds, and you know, all of your writers and your painters. And Augusta was right there in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And she was not only an artist, but she was an educator, and also she was an activist. She advocated for the rights and what the artists need to make it in that field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oscar, don't go anywhere. But Mr. Haggerty, can you share any information about the benefit concert that the Community Service Center is hosting and how it helps preserve the programs and services offered by the center?
To us, Augusta is more than just a theatrical performance. It's a vital fundraising event that will help serve the mission of the Emma L. Bowen Service Center. Augusta is an intersection of cultural, arts, mental health through storytelling.
Yeah, yeah.
The fundraising will help us provide services to those in the community who would probably go without. It would help us expand all our services and help us provide services to those that are in need, that are facing daily life challenges.
Yeah. You know, I like the things that you guys are putting together. You need people to help people out.
Yes, we do.
You have any of the elected officials or any people in the community, any of the unions or corporations that are helping out?
Yes, we get support from all of the local politicians, whether or not it's the Manhattan Borough President
Yes.
or the Councilman, Sean Abreu, as well as the Community Board, which is Community Board 9 for our area. So we get that support. And we have been getting some support from the corporations, but we'd like to get more.
Yeah.
We need more.
Oscar, we're not going to leave you with us every step of the way. Oscar, tell us your part that you're playing.
So my part is in the care management part. So it's social determinants of health. It's the 4 pillars really of healthcare. So medical, mental health, substance use, and social determinants of health. And really just an understanding of how can we help. So we look at an individual who comes into our program, and typically they have to be chronically ill to be eligible for the program. And what we do is we assess, we devise a plan so we can figure out how can we either connect you to services, advocate for a variety of different things, whether it be like, you know, an insurance claim that was never processed appropriately, or simply completing an HRA application for an individual who is, you know, suffering from food insecurities or income insecurities. So we play a part in just really connecting that person to those needed services.
He's got a big job ahead of him.
Yes, he
Yes,
does.
yes, he is.
Thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, great.
Yes.
And most
He's
of
very proud.
Oscar's clients also are engaged in other services at the center.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what's so important, that everything is located in the same building. So
Yeah.
a person doesn't have to come to the Bowen Center for one service and then take a subway or a bus to get to another service. Everything is there in the same building.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, we're an integrated care organization.
Everything all under one roof.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it makes it a lot easier for them to communicate, you know, whether it be therapist and care manager, kind of collaborating to see how can we help this individual, whether it be something as simple as, you know what, we've noticed that they need a few more sessions, or, oh, you realize that they opened up about a particular domestic violence issue in therapy. How can we
Yeah.
approach getting them needed services?
Yeah. And I see you have a food pantry. We just put a picture up there a
Yes,
second
we
ago.
do.
Bring that picture back, guys.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
We provide anywhere between 65 and 75,000 meals per year, individuals in the community.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
And since the pandemic, it has significantly increased. Yes.
Do you need additional help, volunteers, or funds, money?
Yes,
All
yes,
three.
and yes.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Yes,
All right, so
all three.
why don't I give you a camera? What camera can I use? This camera right here? Say hello to my little friend.
Hello.
Or this one right here. All right, this camera right here. Just look into that camera. Just ask for what you want, whether it be from the elected officials or corporations or businesses around where we are
Okay.
in Harlem, or whatever you need.
Okay. Well, I'll start, and then
Yeah.
Tom can fill in the gaps, and also Oscar. Well, what's coming up immediately is the presentation of this beautiful play about Augusta. And that takes place on a Friday,
Yeah.
March 14th at the Harlem School of the Arts. And not only do we have this great performer, Renee Flemings,
Yes.
doing this great play about Augusta, we're also fortunate to have Miss Cheryl Wills from New York One.
That's my
Spectrum
girl.
New1.
Yeah, all right. There she
You know,
is right there. Look.
An award-winning
Uh-huh.
performance by Cheryl at all times. And what's
Yeah.
so fitting about it, with Cheryl being there, along with the story about Augusta, there are some linkages because Cheryl
Yeah.
just completed a book,
Yes.
Emancipated,
Yes.
where she traces all the steps that she had to take to find her great-great-great-grandfather.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. So, there's a lot of linkages there.
Yeah.
Augusta, starting
Yeah.
out from time of birth to 1892 to a time in the Harlem Renaissance,
Yeah.
which was around 1920. And another thing was so important about Augusta is that she was an educator. She used her studio to train others. And in
Yeah.
training others, they became known nationally and internationally as well.
Yeah. They're
So-
giving me another minute, so hit that camera right there and ask for what you want.
So we want people to come to the event on the 14th. We need you. Please come. It's great for all ages. We also need help from our corporations to help sponsor this great event. And we need help all the time. Tom?
Yeah, tickets just went on sale, so there are tickets out there. We'd like to see people make it. If you can't make it, please make a donation for the effort. Your money will not be wasted. It would be used to help the mental health in the Harlem area.
It's,
Get Oscar.
yeah.
And so yes, we do have an event coming up, and it would be great for the local community to come out and just support. We always try to give back as much as we can to the community, so this is a great way for us to expand our reach and just provide a little bit more to, additional people that we can.
Beautiful. Website.
Yes. Our website is www.bowen.org.
Uh-huh.
But if you want to find out about Augusta, you can go to Bowen at CSC, C as in Charlie, S as in Sam, C as in Charlie.org / Augusta benefits.
Listen, thank you guys for coming down.
Well,
and,
thank you.
You're
Thank
you're
you.
always welcome. This is
Okay.
where I am on Monday.
Hey, may I
And
just
they're
add one-
wrapping me up. Go ahead.
Another point. It's also important that we're doing this presentation of Augusta during
Yes.
Women's History Month.
Yes.
Yep, so there's a close tie-in because it talks about the achievements of all women at all times.
All right.
So,
Well, we got to get you back in here again.
okay, happy to be here.
Looking forward to
Partners.
it.
Thank
we'll
you.
do it. All right.
Thank
Patricia Jordan, Chair, Director, ML Bowen Community Service Center, and Thomas Haggerty, Executive Director, ML Bowen Community Service Center. Oscar Andino, Assistant Director, Care Management. We appreciate you guys, and we continue to
Thank
applaud
you.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
having us.
Thanks for
All
what
right,
you
we'll
do.
take a quick break, but wait, I've got more. It's all coming your way next on Open.